right, ladies. We're just going to start on our mats today, sitting down. If you want to grab a meditation cushion, a pillow, a blanket, whatever you like to get comfortable, cross-legged. Start to close down your eyes. Hands can be on your knees or in your lap. Start to tune into your breath. Roll your shoulder blades back. Firmly plant your sit bones on your mat, grounding down. And as you start to feel yourself releasing any tension or anything that you left at the door before you stepped on your mat, let's take a big inhale breath in, expanding through our lungs, opening our chest, allowing our breath to wrap around our heart. And let's exhale it all out. Let's do 2 more like that. Deep inhale through the nose. And exhale. One more time. Inhale deeply. Holding at the top. Can you sip in a little bit more? Maybe a little bit more. Hold. And exhale. Allowing your breath to return back to its natural rhythm. Just letting your breath enter and release. At the beginning of class, I like to set a mantra or an intention. Sometimes I provide one, sometimes I allow you to say one. Today I thought we could tune into something that I think a lot of us have been struggling with, and that is you are exactly where you were meant to be. So kind of sit with that for a few breaths, let it sink in, take on whatever meaning that means to you in your day-to-day life. You are exactly where you are meant to be. Bringing your left hand to place over top of your heart and your right hand just above your navel. Taking a deep breath in and audibly exhale it out through your mouth. Eyes can remain closed if you feel comfortable doing so. Taking your right hand and placing it on your knee. Left hand comes up, fingers touch your right ear. And as you exhale, just mindfully drop your left ear to your left shoulder. Option, if you want to go a little bit deeper, to take your right hand, place it on the side, and just mindfully walk it out to your depth without allowing your sit bones to come off the mat. Perfect. Inhale, release your left hand. Place it down beside you or back on your left knee. Right arm comes up. Fingertips on your left ear. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, fold your head over to the right. Right ear to right shoulder. Maybe you walk your fingertips out a little bit. Just get a little bit more deeper in the stretch. Inhale, release your head. Plant your right hand back down on the mat. Inhale, sweep your arms up high, palms touch. Exhale, twist your torso towards the right, left hand on right knee. Right hand goes behind, roll the shoulder back. On your next inhale, come back through center, sweeping the arms up high. And exhale, twist to the left, right hand on left. Left hand goes back. Roll the left shoulder back. Inhale, sweep the arms up through center. Placing the left hand on your right knee. Keeping your right arm up high. And exhale, fold over to the left. Coming to your depth, making sure both of your sit bones stay rooted on the mat. Option to roll your right shoulder open, allowing your chest to open. Gaze can go up to the ceiling. On your next inhale breath, sweep your right arm up high. Sweep your right arm across your body, so we're coming to the left. Taking our right hands, you can reach on your forearm or on your bicep, not on your elbow though, and just gently give it a nice push, allowing your right hand to kind of pull to the back of your mat like somebody's pulling you. To get a nice shoulder stretch within here. Again, keeping your sit bones rooted down onto the mat. Lengthening through your spine. Just a gentle warm up here. Inhale, release the right arm. Sweep both arms up high, palms touch. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, arms go high. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, palms go high. Right hand, on left knee. Left arm up to the sky. Exhale, fold to the right. Option to roll your left shoulder back. Opening your shoulder. Opening your heart. Inhaling, come back through center, sending your left arm across your chest. Right arm grabs under, wherever's most comfortable for you. Coming back to our mantra, our intention, start a class. You are exactly where you are meant to be. On your next inhale, release your hands back down to your knees. Take one more mindful breath here. And when you're ready, roll over and meet me in a tabletop. Hands firmly placed on the mat, fingers spread wide, knees hip width apart, right under your hips, wrists, elbows, right in line with your shoulders. Firm down with your hands, rooting down with the tops of your feet, pulling your navel towards your spine to gently activate your core, still warming up here. One long line from the top of your head down through your sit bones. Option to stay here, or if you have wrist issues, you're more than welcome to stay here. We're going to flip our hands. So now our fingers are pointing towards our knees. So slowly do the right one. Pause. Slowly turn the left one and pause. Making sure your fingers are spread wide if you've taken this. And making sure you're not loading into your wrist. So don't rock forward, although your body will want to. Try to keep even weight in your knees and your hands, allowing your fingers to take most of the weight. It's going to feel weird. It's going to feel like you're going to fall forward. So one more breath here. Exhale, slowly and mindfully come out of it. Option to roll the wrists if you need to. Coming into a few cat and cows. We're going to inhale, drop the belly, tailbone rises, shoulders roll back, head can come up slightly. And exhale, round the spine, tuck the tailbone, head can come between your hands, firmly push into your hands as you round your back. For cat, inhale back through cow. Exhale through cat. Let's do 3 more with your own breath, moving as slowly and mindfully as you need. You've completed your 3, return back to neutral tabletop. Extend your right leg out behind you, making sure that your hips stay flat. We're not opening up our hips. We're keeping them flat to the ground. Activate your toes, point them down towards the mats. Even weight in both your hands and your standing knee. Option to stay here, or extend your left arm out long. Balancing on your hands and your left knee. Sending energy from your fingertips all the way out the sole of your back foot. On your next inhale breath, expand and reach. And exhale, bend your knee, bend your elbow, curl your back like cow, and crunch in. Inhale, expand. Exhale, contract. Inhale, expand. Exhale, contract. One more time. Inhale, expand. Exhale, contract. Inhale, expand. Drop your left hand. Right knee comes to meet the left. Take any adjustments that you need. Recenter your breath. You are exactly where you are meant to be. Perfect. Coming on to the left side. Shift your weight onto your right knee. Left leg goes high behind you. Just doing a double check to make sure that your hips are in line. Option to stay here or extend your right arm out long. Even weight distributed between your hand and your right leg. Next inhale breath, expand. Exhale, contract. Inhale, expand. Exhale, contract. Inhale, expand. Exhale, contract. One more time. Inhale, expand. Exhale, contract. Inhale, expand. Pause. Right hand drops down. Bring the left leg down to meet the right. Pausing, regaining your breath. Rooting back down. Perfect. Your next inhale breath, curl your toes, lift your knees, walk your feet towards your hands, and when you reach, forward fold. Option for a yes or a no with your head. Option to have your feet hip width apart, nice bend in your knees. And on your next inhale breath, we're going to root down through our feet and slowly start to roll up, very slowly, mindfully. Shoulders roll back, head comes up last, meeting in mountain pose, Tadasana. Maybe you lift your toes up, spread them nice and wide, and plant them down one by one. Maybe you rock forward onto the balls of your feet, lifting your heels. And then gently place your heels down, feeling all four corners of your feet rooting down into the mat. Roll your shoulders back, hands firmly down by your sides. On your next inhale breath, we're going to sweep our arms up to the sky. We're going to take our right foot and cross it over our left. And we're going to take our right hand and we're going to grasp around the wrist of our left hand. We're going to inhale to lengthen. And you're going to exhale and bend to the right. Inhale, bring your arms back through center. Exhale, release the hands, unwrap the foot, step the left across the right, grab the right wrist with the left hand, inhale to lengthen, exhale, and bend to the left. Inhale, come back through center, release the hands, release the feet. Exhale, hands come down through heart center. One pause breath here. Perfect. Inhale, sweep the arms up high. Exhale, swan dive down, forward fold, leading from your hips. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise, coming all the way back up, palms touch overhead. Exhale them down through heart center, mountain pose. Perfect. Inhale, sweep the arms up high. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back to downward facing dog. Option to walk your dog here. Bending one knee, straightening the other, sending your heels towards the mat. Option to take your knees really, really bent and deep here, sending your tailbone towards the sky. Take whatever you need here in this downward dog moment. A few more breaths here. Fingers spread wide. On your next inhale breath, look between your hands, and we're going to rock forward into plank. Firm foundation, rooting down through our hands. Exhale, rock back to downward dog. Inhale, forward to plank. Exhale, the downward facing dog. Inhale, rock forward to plank. Option to go through a vinyasa, so down to chaturanga. Option to drop your knees. Coming down onto your belly. Option to take Sphinx or Cobra. And exhale, back to downward facing dog. Inhale, sweep the right leg up behind you for three-legged down dog. Exhale, send it through. Plant it at the top of the mat. Drop your back knee, uncurl your toes. And when you're ready, inhale your arms up high, or they can be down at your heart center, prayer pose, whichever is best for you. Inhale, plant your hands, curl your back toes, lift your knee up. Pause in runner's lunge just for a breath. One long line from the top of your head all the way down to the sole of your left foot. Inhale, step to the top of the mat. When you reach, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise, come all the way up, palms touch. Exhale them down through heart center. Reconnect to the breath. Awesome. Moving on to the left. Inhale, sweep the arms up high. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back to downward facing dog. Taking 3 mindful cleansing breaths here. Note at any time you can come to child's pose. Reconnect to the breath. I am exactly where I'm meant to be. On your next inhale breath, look between your hands, rock forward to plank. Exhale, rock back to downward facing dog. Inhale, rock forward to plank. Exhale, back to downward facing dog. Inhale, rock forward to plank. Option to drop down to chaturanga. You can drop down to your knees. Take whichever variation you would like. Sphinx, Cobra, up dog. Push back to downward facing dog when you're ready. Inhale, swoop the left leg up high. Exhale, send it through between your hands. Back knee lowers, uncurl the toes if that's comfortable for you. And when you're ready, on your next inhale breath, sweep your arms up high. Exhale, plant your hands, uncurl your back toes, and lift your knee up. One collective breath here, runner's lunge. Inhale, step to the top of the mat. When you reach, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise, coming all the way up, palms touch. Exhale them down through heart center. Option to grab some water. A few more breaths here. Inhale, hands go high, palms touch. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lifts. Exhale, plant the hands, step back to downward facing dog. Inhale, the right leg goes high for three-legged dog. Exhale, send the right leg through, plant it between your hands. Turn your back foot to 45, setting up for warrior series. So let's make sure that our front and our back arch, or front heel and our back arch are in alignment. And when you're ready, inhale, sweeping the arms up high. They can stay at your chest, or they can come to your hips, whatever's most comfortable for you. Doing a quick little alignment check with your front knee, making sure that you're 90 degrees or back, but never forward. Inhale and lengthen through your arms. And exhale, release your shoulders down from your ears. On your next inhale, spin your torso towards the length of your mat, sending your arms out wide for warrior two. Roll your shoulders back, tuck your tailbone under slightly, and send your gaze out over your middle finger of your front hand. Next inhale breath, flip your front hand, send your back hand down your leg, sending your front arm towards the sky for reverse warrior. Keeping a strong foundation in your feet, rooting down through both feet. Next inhale breath, we're going to float through warrior two, and we're going to come up into warrior three as gracefully as you can come into it. Hands can stay out forward. They can come out like an airplane. They can go down by your sides. They can come at your chest and prayer hands. If you're going to put your hands at your chest, push into your palms. This will help you stabilize and balance. One more breath here. Exhale, drop your back foot back down. Turn everything to face your long side of your mat. Wide angle here. Inhale your arms up high for 5-point star. Head can come up. And exhale, leading from your hips, fold forward. Hands planted down on your mat. Inhale, lengthen through your fingertips, long neck and spine. And exhale, forward fold to your depth. Micro bend in your knees or deeper if you need it. Next inhale breath, come up onto your fingertips. And exhale, turn everything back to the front of your mat. Step to the front of your mat. Forward fold when you get there. Inhale, sweep the arms up high. And exhale them down through heart center for mountain pose. Inhale your arms up high. Exhale, forward folds. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step back to downward facing dog. Inhale, the left leg goes high. Exhale, send it through. Plant at the top of the mat, rotate your back foot to 45. Quickly check your alignment. Is this the alignment that works best for you? And when you're ready, inhale and sweep the arms up high. Or take whichever variation is best for you today. On your next inhale breath, turning your torso towards the back of your mat, or the left side or right side of your mat, and sending your arms out long. Warrior two. On your next inhale breath, flip your front hands, and as you start to send it back, send your back hand down, your back leg, stopping just above your knee. Head can look to the ceiling, or it can stay looking forward, whatever's best for your neck. On your next inhale breath, float through warrior two and push up into warrior three. Whoop. Balance is up today. Find your drishti point or your focal point, but About a foot or two in front of your foot. Keeping your hips and sacrum level, just like we did at the beginning of class. Activating your foot, curling your toes towards your knee. Micro bend in your standing leg if you need to. Just do not hyperextend. Next exhale breath. Plant your right foot beside your left and stand all the way up in mountain pose. Good job. All right. Coming to one of my favorite balancing poses is tree pose. So bringing all your weight onto your left leg. We're going to lift our knee up and bring it into our chest. So you're more than welcome to hug it in, or it can just float here in a 90 degrees, whatever best serves you. We're just going to start to allow our body to align with what we're going to be coming into for tree pose. Perfect. So with tree pose, we have 3 branches on this tree. Your first stop is foot to ankle, then foot to calf, or you can do foot to inner thigh. The object here is to not push onto your knee, but push the heel into the thigh and the thigh into the heel, sending energy out both ways, but also inwards, and then bringing your hands to wherever best suits you today. Maybe at the heart, maybe you grow branches, maybe you sway with the wind, finding a focal point, a drishti that's not moving. Perfect. Exhale, release the foot, plant it down beside the other one. Maybe roll out your left ankle. And coming on to the other side. All your weight into your right. Bring the left leg up. And when you're ready, take whichever variation of tree pose you need on this side of your body. Doesn't have to be the same as on your other side. And on your next exhale, release your tree. Step down to meet your other foot. Roll out your right ankle. Perfect. We're going to sweep our arms up high. And we're going to mindfully and slowly bending from the hips, starting to cool down here. Just slowly start to forward fold. Allowing our head to hang. Maybe our knees are bent, or maybe they're straight now that we've warmed up. Now slowly start to bend your knees, starting to send your tailbone towards the mat. And when you're ready, just roll onto your back. Bringing our feet, soles of our feet together in butterfly pose. So this is going to be a different variation of a bridge pose. So what we're going to do is the edges of your feet that are touching the mat, I want you to firmly plant those into the mat, and I want you to try to push the soles of your feet together. We're going to place our hands down by our sides, just like we would in a normal bridge pose, as support. And on the inhale, and you may not be able to go very high, that's perfectly okay. You're going to push into the knife edge of your feet and your hands and lift your hips up, just like we would in a bridge. So it's going to look like this, with your legs still out wide. If this is too much for you, just do a traditional bridge and come up that way. Okay, and what this does is going to activate different muscles other than what the bridge does. So on our inhale breath, we're going to lift up, and exhale, release. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift up. Hold. And exhale, release. Just pausing here in a traditional butterfly pose. With your hands, guide your legs back up. Plant the soles of your feet down on the mat. Bend the right knee. Place the ankle just below the left knee on the other leg. Option to stay here or start to bring everything towards your chest, curling your toes back to activate your feet. Option to stay here. This is stop 2. Or you can take your hands, weave your right hand through your legs. The left hand comes behind, grabs behind your knee, so right on your hamstring. Interlace your fingers, and then just gently use your hands to guide everything forward until you find your edge. And your edge is going to be different on both sides, and it's going to be different each time you step on your mat. So be gentle, listen to your body, listen to what she has to tell you. On your next exhale, release your hands. Let your legs drop back down if they were coming towards your chest. Release your right leg. Hug both knees into your chest, wrapping your hands around them. Release your right leg down, firmly planted on the mat. Left leg comes up. Ankle right below your right knee. First stop, second stop, or third stop. Take whichever variation you need on this side of your body. Every inhale allows you to expand, opening up. Every exhale allows you to release, any tension, anything that your body no longer needs. I am exactly where I need to be. On your next exhale, release everything back down. Plant both feet on the mat. Hug your knees into your chest. Bring your forehead towards your knees. Give yourself a nice little hug. Roll yourself up into a ball. Extend the left leg long. Plant the left or the right foot on the outside of your left knee. And you're going to exhale and you're going to fold everything over to the left, sending your right arm out long. Getting a nice final supine twist here. This is great for your hips, your lower back, your shoulders, your chest. Twists are amazing for your internal organs as well. Great for digestion, winding down for the night. After a long day of sitting, it's great to do twists as well. On your next inhale, mindfully and slowly come back through center. Be mindful with your hip and your shoulder. Extend your right leg out long. Pause, feeling the difference from the left and the right. Maybe you sway your hips from side to side. And when you're ready, bend your left knee, place it on the outside of your right knee. And exhale, fold everything over to the right, extending your left arm out long. Allowing your breath to take you deeper into the stretch, into where you need it. Don't force it. Just allow your breath to do the work. On your next inhale breath, mindfully and slowly start to come back up through center. Unwrap your legs. Send your left leg out long. Feeling how one side is different than the other. Maybe shimmy your hips from side to side. Bring your knees into your chest for one more nice hug for yourself. Maybe rock side to side. Bring your head up towards your knees. That feels comfortable. And when you're ready, extend your legs out long, coming into Shavasana. Feet to the corners of your mat. Toes falling out. any props that you'd like, an eye pillow, blanket, bolster, socks, music. When you've settled in, take a deep breath in through your nose, allowing your belly to expand, allowing your breath, the vital energy of prana coming up through your chest, expanding your chest, wrapping your heart, and exhale audibly through your mouth. Relax your fingers and your toes. Allow your feet to grow heavy. Allow your legs to grow heavy and melt into the mat. Allow your hips to release any tension left. Sinking deeper and deeper into the mat, grounding down. Allow your hands, your wrists, your forearms, and your biceps to grow heavy, sinking into the mat. Allow your back to rest. Your shoulders, where we hold a lot of tension. Send your breath towards your shoulders. Release them from your ears if they're down by your ears. Release your throat. Unclench your jaw. Remove the tongue from the top of your mouth. Relax your cheeks, your eyes. Relax any tension left in your forehead. Do one quick last body scan from the crown of your head down through to your toes, allowing your breath to release any tension, stress that's left. And when you've done so, take one final deep breath in and exhale and relax. I invite you now to start making micro movements with your fingers and your toes. Deepening your breath. Returning to the here now here space. And when you're ready, roll over onto your favorite side in fetal pose. Eyes can remain closed. And on your next inhale, slowly start to come up. Meet me in an easy seated position on your mat. Inhale your arms up high, palms touch overhead. And as you exhale them down through heart center, say to yourself, I am exactly where I am meant to be. Bowing your head towards your hands, turning inwards. Thank you for meeting me on your mat today and taking time for you. Slowly start to open your eyes, letting in the natural lights. Thank you. Have a great rest of your day.